All right, boys. So in my backpack right now, I've got a 10 kilogram weight. In here, I've got nothing right now, but my phone's gonna go in there, my headphone case, and then also my house keys. And then I'm gonna head off to the park, do some weighted pull-ups. For the first time ever. Never ever done weighted pull-ups before. So, very excited. All right, see you guys soon. So boys, I'm currently just at the park exercising, and check this fucking thing out. Have you ever seen anything like that?
It'd be quite interesting, isn't it?
It's insane. Yeah, I wish I could go on it. It's like a huge bouncy castle slash obstacle course. As I said to that guy, I wish I could go on it. I'm so happy with how that went, boys. I've never done weighted pull-ups before, and that was just perfect. Like, no, I've got a bit of pain in my elbow now because I had to walk back, and I think I was on my phone in this hand and having my elbow kind of bent like this for 10 minutes. I think that's caused me a bit of pain there now. I'm hoping that if I warm up again with the bent over rows, that will, you know, fix itself. So let's try it. Alright boys, the reason I've got my shirt off is because I'm going to do the bent over rows again, but I'm going to do them from this angle so you can see why I do it in elevation. Right now I'm about 6 inches off the floor, and that allows me to essentially row all the way down and back up so I get a full stretch on my lats rather than being confined to the distance of the floor. Watch. Doing bent over rows from that angle is so much harder than doing them just off the floor, because you almost hyperextend your arms. So all of a sudden you're not just rowing from this position, but you're rowing from this. Your arms are fully extending, you're pulling back up rather than coming to about here. Because you let go of the tension at the end, it means you have to re-engage your lats and pull it back up. Very difficult. Now we're going to do some single arm bent over rows and then call it a day. Actually boys, this elbow hurts too much to do bent over rows. It's got to be, when I was walking I had my phone like this immediately after I did my sets of pull-ups for about 10 minutes, so maybe it cramped a little bit. Like, so that's how it feels, like a bit of a cramp. It's fine. At this point in my training, I know that I'm not going to lose any size. I'll take a bit of a rest on this arm. I'll just call it there. Doesn't feel like I've done enough though, you know? I'll do some wrist curls, but I'll do them on the bench so I don't engage this part of my arm at all. Not the most intense exercise ever, boys, but important nonetheless. And very good to do when you feel a bit injured, a bit tired or a bit worse for wear. Having something like this where you can still get a good set in for such a minor muscle, such as your inner forearm and your wrist, it's just perfect. To have a few of these types of exercises in the old reserves, just in case. "17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All in all, boys, good session. You know, bit of a shame that this arm started to hurt after the pull-ups, but I've identified the reason why. So now all I need to do is the next time I'm training, make sure that I'm keeping this arm nice and loose, you know, not keeping it in a static position for 10 minutes after exercise, which is pretty common sense actually, you know, I mean, if you think about it logically, if you did a whole bunch of, let's say, heavy squats, and then you sat there with your legs crossed for 10 minutes, and you try to do a squat again, your knees are probably going to melt, you know, they're going to really hurt. You might even get a cramp. And I'm pretty sure that's what's happening. It feels like I'm getting a cramp almost on, let me just hold you up right. It feels like I'm getting a cramp kind of here. That makes sense, kind of in this area here. So, all that tells me is that it's not anything serious. I know it doesn't feel serious. It just feels like it needs to be stretched out and rested, which is fine. I'm happy to do that. And so, with that being said, it's the end of the video now. So I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing me doing the weighted pull-ups. I definitely enjoyed doing it. It's the first time I've ever done anything like that. So yeah, that was awesome for me. I used an extra 10 kilograms and I managed to get 8 out in the first set. I only wanted to get 5. And so I'm thinking the next time I go, I'll take 15 kilograms and I'll just, you know, do sets of 5. I don't see why not. And I've got nothing else to say. So, hasta mañana, mis gringos. Until tomorrow, I will likely be training legs, hamstrings, and calves. Yeah, although I'll be at my girlfriend's apartment, so I'll have access to a full gym. So we'll see. We'll see what I feel like, because, you know, you have access to all that equipment. Why not use it? So I hope you guys look forward to seeing that, and I'll see you then. Adios, mis hermanos. Just watch that video back. At some point I zoomed in to 3.5 times the zoom, so you guys have just seen basically a massive close-up of my nostril. I'm not going to re-record it, you know. I think it says in my bio something like, my channel description, it says, I just put a camera down and record what happens, and that's pretty much what happens. So it's gonna keep it as it is. Adds a bit of quirkiness, you know. All right, adios mis hermanos.